Hello, I'm Yogi Stillness, and thank you for joining us. I'll be your guide in today's meditation. Today we'll be practicing becoming comfortable with emptiness to make ourselves more resilient in the face of life's ups and downs. So we'll begin by sitting on the floor, a cushion, or in a chair. When you're ready, allow your eyes to close and tune in to the sound of your breath. Let's take 3 deep breaths together now. Begin with a deep, slow inhale and hold it in, and a big exhale. Take another deep breath in and pause, and a full exhale. One more inhale and hold, and a complete exhale, releasing everything. As you relax into your seat, allow your breath to slow. Watch the fluctuations of your inhale and exhale. And as you do, watch for the natural pauses between your breaths. Some will be longer, others will be shorter. Notice the stillness in that pause. Remember that the stillness of this moment is what is present whenever it isn't being filled with the activity of your breath. Stillness is the settling point, while the motion of your breath is a break in the otherwise ever-present stillness. Meditate silently for a few moments on stillness while watching the pause between the motions of your breath. If your mind is disconnected from the breath, take a deep inhale and then sigh it out. Start observing your thoughts now. Notice as one thought arises, it stays in the mind for a moment, then fades to be replaced by something new. Think of the mind like an empty stage, with different performers briefly filling it. Notice the space between one thought and the next as one thought fades before another arises. See if you can make the space between thoughts a little longer each time, noticing each thought as it comes and goes, and the emptiness between them. Silently contemplate the emptiness between thoughts for a few more minutes. Take a deep inhale and exhale. Mentally scan your body to ground your awareness. In Buddhism, it is taught that each individual's apparent personality is made up of a collection of different forms, sensations, impressions, thoughts, etc. These conditions are commonly called skandhas, meaning heaps or aggregates. According to this belief, everything that we think we are is said to be just a collection of these physical and mental phenomena. The things we interact with, our experiences, our thoughts, and our feelings. And underneath all of these accumulations, we are wide open and spacious, emptiness, like a swimming pool, waiting to be filled, or a sky with no clouds. Just as a beautiful house is built on an empty lot, everything we experience can be seen as a collection of forms and sensations, filling the empty space of the universe. But underneath these accumulations, we are said to be infinite and eternal emptiness. The idea that emptiness is at the root of everything, including ourselves, can seem intimidating, but can help us realize that we are not separate from anything or anyone, and we are not locked into any particular way of being, thinking, or feeling. If we come to see everything in the universe as being impertinent phenomenon filling space, we can become more able to simply witness without reacting. And as we become more comfortable seeing ourselves as an empty canvas, we are more able to paint a picture of our own choosing. When we think that what we are seeing or feeling in the moment is all that exists, we can become argumentative over insignificant things, boastful of our own accomplishments, or selfish with our resources. By honoring our inner emptiness, it can become easier to share with others because we don't become attached to our possessions. It can become easier to work on ourselves because we know we are not just our imperfections. It can become easier to become our authentic selves because we know we are not just our personality. Emptiness is impervious to insult or injury, and by seeing ourselves as one with that emptiness, we can become equally so. It can be intimidating to think that our identities we built our whole lives are not permanent. But this changeable quality serves us as we constantly shift and evolve to grow in new directions, while who we are underneath is eternal. Our first ingredient is emptiness. Remembering this can help us bounce back in the face of ups and downs. Emptiness is what lies beneath everything. Space is the one common root from which everything else arises, like waves rising from the surface of the ocean. Come back into your body now. Take one last clearing breath in and hold it and let it out. Then allow your eyes to open. Thank you for showing up for yourself in this practice today. We are so grateful for the opportunity to support you in self-care and look forward to meeting here again tomorrow.